roots and husks were in the acorn cradle. Follow.
No! I will resist such entertainment till my enemy has more power!
Father, make not so rash a trial of him, for he's gentle, not fearful.
What, my foot, my tutor? Put thy sword up, traitor. Who make a show, but darest not strike. Thy conscience is so possessed with guilt. Come from thy wood, for I can here disarm thee with this stick, and make thy weapon drop.
Beseech you, Father.
Hang it. Hang not on my garments.
Have pity, sir. I'll be surety.
Silence! Not one word more shall make me chide thee, if not hate thee. What? An advocate for an impostor? Thou thinkest there is no more such shapes as he, having seen but him in Caliban? To the most of men, this is a Caliban. And they to him are angels.
My affection, sir, then most humble. I have no wish to see a goodlier man.
Oh, come on. Obey! Thy nerves are in their infancy again, with no vigor in them.
So they are. My spirits in a dream are all bound up. My mother's lost. The weakness which I feel, nor this man's threats to whom I am subdued are but like me. Might I but through my prison once a day behold this maid? All corners else of the earth what liberty make use of. Space enough have I in such a prison.
It works. Come on! Thou hast done well, fine Ariel. Hark what else thou shalt do me. Follow.
Take comfort, sir. My father's of a better nature than he appears by speech. This is unwanted what's now come from him.
Thou shalt be free as mountain winds, but then exactly do all points of my command.
To the syllable.
Come, fellow! Speak not for him.
Oh, beseech you, my lady, be merry, you have cause. Oh, so have we all of joy. For our escape is much beyond our loss. Our interwoe is common. Every day, some sailor's wife, the master of some merchant, and the merchant have just our theme of woe. But for the miracle, I mean our preservation, few in millions can speak like us. Then wisely, my lady, weigh our sorrow with our comfort.
Prithee, peace. She receives comfort like cold porridge.
The pistol will not give her, so.
Look, he's winding up to watch his wits. By and by it will strike.
My lady,
One, tell.
when every grief is entertained the topic, comes to the entertainer.
$1.
Oh, the Lord comes to him indeed. You, sir, have spoken far truer than you purposed.
You have taken it wiser than I meant you should.
Therefore, my lady.
What a spendthrift is he in his time.
Prithee, peace.
Oh, well, I have done. But yeah,
You will be talking.
Which, of your Alonzo, for a good wager, first begins to crow.
The old cock.
The cockerel.
Done. The wager.
The laughter.
A match.
though this island seemed to be
So you are paid.
uninhabitable and almost inaccessible.
Yet.
Big and not missed.
It needs be of the most subtle, tender, and delicate temper.
Temperance was a delicate blend.
I, and a subtle, is most learnedly delivered.
The air breathes most sweetly here.
As if it had lungs and gosh, rotten ones.
Or is perfumed by a fan.
Here is everything advantageous to life.
True. So it means to live.
Of that there's none, or little.
Just look at how lush and lusty the grass looks. Oh, how green.
Ground indeed is tawny.
With an eye of green in it.
Misses not much.
No, he doth but mistake the truth totally.
But the rarity is, which is indeed almost beyond credit,
As many vouched rarities are,
that our garments as they were wrenched in the sea hold not withstand their freshness and glosses, but being rather new dyed than stained with salt water.
But what if his pockets could speak? Would it not say he lies?
I, or very falsely, pocket up his report.
Methinks Our garments are now as fresh as when we were first in Africa, as the marriage of the queen's daughter Clarabelle to the king of Tunis.
'Twas a sweet marriage, and we prosper well in our return.
Tunis was never graced before with such a paragon to their queen.
Not since Widow Dido's time.
Widow? A pox on that. How came that widow and widow Dido?
What if you had said widow Irenaeus too? Because Lord, how you take it.
Widow Dido, said you. You made me study of that. She was of Carthage, not of Tunis.
This Tunis, sir, was Carthage.
Carthage?
Oh, I assure you, Carthage.
Why, his word is more than a miraculous heart. It's raised the wall in the houses too.
What impossible matter will he make easy next?
I think that he will take his island home in his pocket and give it to his son for an apple.
And sow the kernels of it in the sea, bring forth more islands. Why in good time?
My lady, we were talking that our garments are now as fresh as when we were first in Africa at the marriage of your daughter, who is now queen.
And the rarest that ever came there.
Bake, I beseech you, widow Dido.
Widow Dido.
Is not my lady my double as fresh as the first day I wore it? When I wore it at your daughter's marriage.
You crammed these words into mine ears against the stomach of my sense, when I had never married my daughter there. For coming thence my son is lost. And she too, who is so far from Italy removed that I never shall see her again. Oh, thou mine heir of Naples and of Milan, what strange fish hath made his meal on thee?
But my lady, he may still live. I saw him beat the Sturgis under him. He rided upon their backs. He trod the water. His enmity he flung aside and breasted the surf. Most moment his bold head above the contentious waves he kept, and o'ered himself with his good arms and lusty stroke to the shore, where o'er his wave-worn base he bowed, as stooping to relieve him. My lady, I not doubt he made ill eye to land.
No. No. He's gone.
My lady, you may thank yourself for this great loss. That will not bless our Europe with her daughter, but rather lose her to an African. Where she at least is banished from thine eye, but cause what the grief on it.
Prithee.
Peace! You are kneeled to, and importuned otherwise, by the fair soul herself, and by all of us, at which point the beam should bow. You have lost your son, I fear, forever. Milan and Naples have more words than ever of this business, taking the weak men to comfort them. The faults, your own.
So is the dearest of the lost.
Oh, my lord Sebastian! Oh, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness, and time to speak it in. You rub the sore when you must bring the plaster.
Very well.
Most emergently.
Oh, it is foul weather in us all, my lady, when you are cloudy.
Foul weather.
Foul.
Had I a plantation on this isle, my lady,
It's sold no seeds.
Or docks, or mallows.
and with the king on it, what would I do?
Escaping drunk for want of wine.
I, the Commonwealth, I would hereby contraries execute all things for no kind of traffic. Would I admit no name of magistrate? Letters should not be known, riches, poverty, and use of service? None. Contract, succession, born bound of field and vineyard? None. No use of metal, or corn, or wine, or oil. No occupation. All men idle, all. And the women too. But innocent and pure, no sovereignty.
Yet, he would be king on it.
The labyrinth of his commonwealth forgets the beginning.
All things in common nature should produce, without sweat or endeavor, treason, felonies, sword, knife, pike, gun, need of any instant, would I not have, but nature should bring forth of its own kind, all poison, all abundance, to feed my innocent people.
What, no marrying among his subjects?
A man, all idle, whores and knaves.
I would with such perfection govern to excel the golden age.
God save His Majesty!
Long live Gonzalo!
And where do you, sirs, mark me?
Prithee, no more. Thou dost talk nothing to me.
Your Majesty, these gentlemen who have such sensible and nimble lungs are simply used to laugh at nothing.
'Twas you we laughed at.
Who in this kind of merry fooling and nothing to you. So you may continue and laugh at nothing still.
Whatever that was going.
And end up on Flatlog.
You are gentlemen of a brave metal. Would gladly lift the moon out of her sphere if she would continue in it 5 weeks without changing.
We would so, and then go back fouling.
Hey, my good lord, be not angry.
I would never adventure my discretion so weakly. Oh, I am feeling rather heavy. Will you laugh me asleep?
Go sleep and hear us.
What? So soon asleep? Ugh. I wish mine eyes would with themselves shut up my thoughts. Oh, they are inclined to do so.
My lady, do not omit the heavy offer of it, for it seldom visits sorrow, and when it doth, it is a comforter.
We too, my lady, will guard your person while you take your rest and watch your safety.
Thank you. Oh, once are a snippy.